For viewers following videos on this channel, you may have already noticed that I share what I've learned along the recovery path from narcissistic abuse. Videos on this channel, therefore, reflect my ongoing awakening process to the deception and manipulation created by narcissists. Videos also reveal how I'm recognizing the narcissistic matrix and my current discernment about getting out of it. I approach narcissism from a systemic perspective, which may be different than other channels, and I am okay with that. Systemic perspective is simply understanding the application of what has been done to humanity, on a large scale being scaled down, and applied to a single human body. This channel is not only about exposing narcissists for who they are, and the consequences of what they do, but also the recovery path to get out of the narcissistic matrix. Time has come for victims of narcissistic abuse to get unempowered paths, stop fearing narcissists, and become able to use discernment to neutralize narcissists once and for all. Please understand that narcissists use repetition to cause trauma-based abuse in order to feed off their victims. They feed off your body and your soul. Therefore, keep in mind that recovery from narcissistic abuse is also a spiritual warfare issue. Spiritual warfare comes in two ways: offensive and defensive. Offensive warfare is tearing down the strongholds the enemy has formed in your mind through deception and accusations, and defensive warfare is guarding yourself against the tactics or schemes of narcissists. The stronghold is deception that's taken hold in a person's mind. Strongholds are based on lies from narcissists. They can come in the form of deception or accusations. Accusations always lead to guilt and the feeling of hopelessness, which weighs you down and breaks you apart spiritually. Narcissists' primary spiritual warfare weapons. Number 1. Deception. To deceive somebody means to make another person believe a lie or something that is not true. When narcissists send deception your way, they are attempting to deceive you into believing something that is not true, so you will fall into error. Strongholds are built through deception. The stronghold is formed when deception takes hold in a person's mind. A stronghold is an incorrect thinking pattern that stems from believing something that is not true. Number 2. Temptation. Temptation often follows deception. Temptation is when we are seduced or encouraged to sin in one way or another. In Matthew 4, Jesus was led out in the desert to be tempted by the devil. The devil tried to convince Jesus that it would be harmless to jump off a cliff. Often victims will be drawn to sex, while narcissists try to convince them that it is all harmless and fun, when it's not harmless at all, but an open door to their strongholds. Number 3. Accusations. Narcissists take away hope from their victims. Victims may have done an embarrassing or gross sin in their past, and narcissists continue to rub it in their faces and beat them down with guilt and condemnation. This is very common and observable on channels addressing narcissism without ever mentioning how to recover from the trauma. They just keep on bringing back the trauma to create strongholds to feed off victims. On the next videos, I will share what I have done to defeat demonic narcissists with offensive spiritual warfare, in addition to recovering from trauma-based mind abuse caused by these demons. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you start recovering from narcissistic abuse in your life. Censorship on Truth Channel is hard, but I believe we can outgrow it together. Please help keep this channel going by clicking on the Patreon link available in the description of this video. Please remember, knowledge is freedom.